I figured.
Well, I mean, because Texans really tanking him a little. I
Hmm.
mean, he's not really tanking. He's not really tanking, but he's not really tanking, but like, but he is at the same time. You know what I mean? Like he'll play, but
Real draft up.
huh?
Ant's got his stream up. He's doing a real draft.
Oh. Da na 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 na. Who's this thing? 49ers in the building. 49ers. 49ers. Smash that like button. Oh, you already know, yo, bully. We just playing our games for to get the stats right now, baby. I ain't worried about that. I just need my boy to go up. You know what I mean? We ain't worried about all that. Still gonna play my games. Ow.
Dancing, 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 what's going on? Hey, what's up, fellas? My RDL5 members, my real draft guys, what's good? Best team in this division is in the chat. That's what we're saying right now. There'll be a lot of best, I'm telling you, bro. Only our league where you got is the best everything in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got guys hopping on, commenting, they the best team in the division. Hey, man, they rightfully so can say it. You got guys that got the best players in the league. Uh, you got the best player in the league. You got, all types of best. I hear that all the time. Um, when it comes down to players, you gotta say it with conviction. You know what I'm saying? When you feel like your player make a play and it's a player that you know for sure should be considered one of the top players in the game, you gotta scream that shit. Best player in the league. You know what I mean? I've heard at least 15 members in this league scream a certain position of theirs is the best player in the league. Agree or disagree, Nando?
I agree.
He's screaming, and he's screaming loud. He's screaming proud. I mean, just in the comments alone. The Browns in the house, that's my guy. What's up, Drew? We can't respect tankers, man. I don't know what you mean. Best team in my division. Man, best defense in the league. I don't know. Our defense pretty solid too, though. Just put it out there. Our defense is a little solid too. I mean, we kind of be we kind of be glovies too. Don't let me come to y'all for the sessions, the meta shit. I come to y'all for the real sessions. I won't lose a game. Maybe the guru go get some information from the demons. That's like me walking on an ops block with no strap, right down the middle of they shit, screaming "fuck the ops." Intercepted. The 49ers had problems all game long against the Panthers. Pass defense, which finished with 4 interceptions. All I want to know is did Eli Ricks have a pick in that game?
Yeah, he did.
Eli. Well, I mean, there's only really 2 ways you can really bag the field. Honestly, you run man meta. I'm not gonna give it out, and then you can motherfucking maple the field all game long.
Best running back in the league at 170K, 170.
Hey man, I got a problem with we need, you know what? I'm not gonna do it on this real talk, but we need to have a conversation about. I think every so often I need to talk about rules. No shout out to nobody. It's not a shot at anybody by me saying this. Please don't nobody take it that way. But I just think like for a league that is as competitive as ours, I think like every other real talk, I should start off every real talk with the rules.
Yeah.
I'm ready to move cooldown plays to 10. Dead ass serious, bro. Ready to move them shits to 10.
Folks gonna be getting flags and shit.
Because that ability is here for a reason. For us to be able to, like, it's almost like they telling you how to, if you want to play calling rules in your league, this is how to do it. But I don't think 6 is enough, because the abilities can change that. You know what I'm saying? You can, and adjustments can change that. So I'm really heavily thinking about it, putting it on 10 cooldowns. Leave it at 6. Play 6. You can run it 6 times. But I'm thinking about putting the cooldown on 10. That's how aggressive we are in this league. This is nuts. Yard sale. Shit, the Dolphins defense could never get a handle on Baptiste, who racked up 107 yards on the ground to propel the Falcons to a victory. We had a lag fest over here. It was a lag fest and a butt ball fest. Both of us. I got butt ball, so I had the butt ball back in order to motherfucker pull this dub out. And again, I'm playing a rival. I'm playing dirty ass Ohio. I can't stand Ohio Browns or the Bengals. They and the Steelers too. I hate my entire division. But yeah, we don't like them at all. We can't stand the Bengals. We can't stand the Browns when we play them on the field either. But we wasn't in dirty ass Ohio. We was in Baltimore, and this was an ugly, dirty, black and blue type game. That went back to old school football, where I mean no passes was really thrown in this game at all. It was just like cloud of dust running, which resulted into 14-7. Both of us missing field goals. Guarantee he double line, I double line. Dog fight though, but Preston Brown brutal loss. Fuck Preston. I don't fuck with him. Preston lost. I don't know where to start. We didn't play well, and not young Camden, the actual coach. Fuck that. Have to. He coached him actually, and you have to on the road in this league. Simple as that. Poor Reeves. This was a guy I was trying to go get. It looked like he jumped in front of one. Anthony Schwartz looked like he getting busy. Look at that. The Jets' success hinged on the defense. The Patriots threw 9 interceptions. Oh my God, donations. Why I can't get one of these? Well, I had one of these games. I think my game was like that. My last match against the Bengals was a high interception fest, which resulted into no passes being thrown damn near into the 4th quarter. Word is born. I think the first pass was a 31-yard crossing route in the 4th quarter, bro. That boy Edwards and Mafioso was getting busy today, so then we had to let motherfucking Javante, all of them. Look, De'Aaron King was on the trying to get busy on the ground. Mafioso was getting busy on the ground. Shit, even Donovan Edwards came back and got a little bit jiggy with it. And then we had Raleek Brown, Jamar Gibbs, Javonte Williams, and Lamar had to get jiggy with it. They had to round the pound, and it was a monsoon too. For you playing in Baltimore, when it rained in Baltimore, that shit come down like bad. It was a monsoon, bro.
When they butt balling you.
Do you cut the game off and find someone new? I need another game in my life. Shit. Corey and motherfucking Jalen was out here going at it, 34-24. Richardson and McMath connected. McMath tormented the Saints defense, running free in the secondary and coming away with huge receiving totals. We'll check up on the stats right there. We'll see what's going on. And a lot of these games were played the week before, so we're not going to go back into all these. 49-56, was that an OT game? They was balling right now. I heard the Saints was up 28 to something in this game and ended up losing 56-49. That's fight back power. Fight back power with Hollywood Sean. Alright, let's go talk about the league and see what's going on, man. Late night, you already know what I'm talking about on a motherfucking Monday. Late night. Let's go into the league. Let's go to standings. Gotta talk about the top BCS as always. Raiders continue to show their dominance in 10 wins straight. Cowboys got 10 wins straight and the Bears got 11 right now. As you can see, respectively, Demon number 1, Demon number 2, Demon number 3, Demon number 4. Then you got an Alien sitting at 5 and 6, and then you got Demon at 7. Then you got Hat Boy at 8. Then you got a Hat Boy at 9. Then you got Hat Boy at 10. And then you got Fuck Boy at 11. So let me stop playing, my nigga. Circle Bob, they said shit for 2 days straight. And then comes right in the chat and be like, donations, the Foggy. And then hop right off and don't play his game. He play his game tonight, we'll be able to advance that bitch. He might as well just give him the first one like he always do. And keep it pushing.
He hasn't played him in 2 seasons.
Now, I'm going to ask my boy Ruff this. If we got 2 guys that's beefing in this league right now, Circumbob and Falk, King Falk and Circumbob. Seems like Falky beefing with somebody every year, right? Lately, Falk's really been a bad guy and shit. But they beefing right now though. So it's a one-sided beef and gameplay, but it's a weird argument and gameplay. But the beef is they go at each other all the time in the chat. So right now the Broncos coach and the Chargers coach can't stand each other right now. They go at it in the chat. Now all of it's for fun, nobody's serious. So, let's get that notion out the way right away. So they be talking shit to each other all the time in the chat. But the crazy thing is the Broncos don't mention anything to the Chargers until he loses to the Raiders. So I asked you this, Nano, and Ruff, I know you watching, so you tell me. Is that some sucker shit?
Yeah.
Because you getting aired by that man when you play. You can't argue for yourself for your gameplay. Usually when people beefing and the game is over the game and it's over playing each other and all that shit, and they build a rival like how me and you had in Game of Thrones. Fucking rival, right? But there's no rival between the Broncos and the Chargers. So what the Broncos does is he just talks about the Raiders wins. So my question to everybody that's listening, is that some sucker shit, or is that some strategy to get under Falk's skin because he knows that's a weak point for him? So the fact that Falk hasn't overcome T in quite some time now, is that like, what, fuck it, I'll throw that shot at you because I know that's killing you? Or is that some sucker shit?
It's just riding gay no homo.
I like what Ruff said. When he had beef with Falk, he wanted to play him and talk my shit when I played him. Simple as that, right? So it's like the Broncos talk shit every time T beat he throws shots at Falk every time he loses. Every time Falk loses, every time the Chargers lose to the Raiders, the Broncos throw shots at the Chargers, which leads to the Chargers going ham in the chat for the next because it's late right now. I can guarantee you tomorrow, by the time y'all start opening your eyes to wake up and check the chat, it'll be 45 messages in that bitch with Falk non-stop talking about he got time today. He gonna tear his ass up, I promise you. But with that being said, like, what do y'all say to a guy that's doing that right now? Like me, I see it two ways. I see he trolling him because he know, well, you can't beat T right now. You're supposed to be the greatest, and you get your ass whooped by T. But Falk look at it like, damn, you old enough to be that man's dad, and you dick riding him. Or damn, I'm beating you by 40 points every time we play, and all you can do is talk about another man and what they doing. So my question is, should Circle Bob take that challenge and play Falk and make that game just as big as, and talk shit while he playing that game, or when they grade play, as much as he talks shit about when the Raiders play the Chargers? Should he make himself, since they go at it? Because look, today Falk wasn't bothering him. The game was over. I read the chat today, and you see me and pictures of donations. So he's talking directly, indirectly to Falk, right? And you know, nobody's gonna miss that. So you see it, and then you come back and say it, and Falk said the right thing. Damn, you was in chat, what must have been watching the game, and in chat to post donations, but the league got advanced right after we was playing. Why you ain't play that man? When was the last time the Broncos have played the Raiders?
2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago?
Yeah.
So again, does that play part of I smell pussy? Is that what we saying right now? I mean, you're not playing a guy.
He's just trying to ride another man's success because he can't beat the guy that's struggling with him right now.
I mean, well said, Nano. I mean, no other way to say that. But I also think I know Bop. Bop is trolling Falk. He knows that's going to get under his skin. And what do people do when they, going back and forth with guys? You want to get under their skin. So if you can't, stand in front of your own gameplay and talk shit to them, you got to do it. Stand in front of somebody else's gameplay and talk shit to them. Because that bothers Falk more than it bothers him if Bop was beating him and talking shit. But it bothers him more because I know Falk, what cloth he cut from. He feel about it the way I feel about it. Like the way Corey my guy, but when he came in chat and said, Raiders won the Super Bowl yet? I'm ready to play this season. I had a major problem with that. And I honestly haven't had a conversation with him over that shit. I've thrown shots at him on Real Talks, talking shit. I got a problem with a guy like Circlebot coming in the chat saying, did the Raiders win the Super Bowl yet? Like, you guys are in this same league. Like, where's your pride at? Where's the fight? Like, where's the fight at? Like, everybody, at the end of the day, you got squads, you got, but even your squad, even the squad members of the Raiders should be trying to want to knock his fucking head off, because it's competition, and if you can't grab your nuts and you can celebrate anybody, you know what I'm saying, because that's what we're supposed to do. All 32 members, we gotta have real love for each other, man. We're a family, we're a community. We play this game together, but at the same time, we competitive, bro. So everybody gotta have that edge. There's no way you should be defeated like that. Like, I don't fuck with or can't respect a defeated person. Like, when you defeated, you're a guy that just give up, or you so defeated in playing, you just like, fuck it, I don't want to play no more, I'm done. Or you just flat out just like, fuck it, nobody can beat him, so it is what it is now. And it's like you bowing down instead of stepping into it. Like, and the only reason why my problem with Corey over that was he wasn't playing well. So he got busy, and other stuff became more important than the game. And this is what I know about people. If you having success, you're gonna make time for the game. If you're not having success or even fun with the game, you're not gonna make time for it. It's just that simple. But so I had a problem then, but he's back playing right now. That's my guy. He playing his games no matter what. I can, speak my mind just like he can speak his. And he spoke his mind when he said that. Did the Raiders win the Super Bowl yet? I'm ready to play this season. Alright, I didn't like it because it's like, God damn, bro, you ain't been playing none of your games and shit. And to me, it's because you thought you had an easy run in the NFC and you was on your way to a Super Bowl and it never came to fruition for you. So it's like a defeat. Same thing with the motherfucking Broncos. When everybody else was scared to go over there and play in the same division as Falcon T, he grabbed his nuts and took the Broncos. When everybody else was scared to go over there. Everybody. There wasn't a soul in this league that was trying to budge to go over there. He grabbed his nuts and went over there. And actually looked good the first season amongst them. Played in the playoffs and everything. And then it just turned, alright, not no more now. So, but he's still fighting. He still plays games. He just don't play that game for whatever reason. He just doesn't play the Raiders. And real talk, I play the Bengals tonight. We play so much. Lately our game's kind of been a little lopsided. So he decided today, you're not whooping my ass that way. Last time I played, I got a not ready quarterback versus your fucking superpower defense. And you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, matchups I'm not gonna win matchups right here. So I got to do what I do best and control the clock and run the football and not turn the ball over. However, Nano, you do it every game where you're gonna run the ball and barely pass, right? But my thing is this: if you're going to do that, you got to do that to the other guys that put 90 up on you, or 80 up on you, or 70 up on you. Or me, I'm just gonna play a good game with you, not try to run a score up. And I say this to say this: to stop people for doing the things they doing, you have to play that type of football game. Like Mike can get on headset with me and play me. And he will run the clock out. He will take his time. He will do all the right stuff. Maybe because he's just playing me, and he want to lock in that way. But then to play Boone and let Boone catch 9 picks on him and run 7 of them back to the crib and shit like that, versus slowing the clock down and running the football and chilling and taking. You know what I mean? Some of y'all know when you line up with certain people, you're gonna lose the ball game. But we gotta have some pride, man. We can't be having guys coming over here and just throwing for 900 yards on you and to one receiver all game long and 10 catches, 10 touchdowns and shit like that. Like that's like, have some pride, bro. Like shit, give them the first win instead of doing all that. And I'd be mad when I play somebody and I'm watching them play another guy and it's like, alright, they playing, they don't give a fuck, they getting aired, they ain't slowing the game down, they still just running their offense and that. Then play me and then it's butt ball USA. And no, I'm not taking a shot at the Bengals because that man got he got a golden heart, bro. That boy ain't no pussy at all. He knows the game. He ain't worrying about shit. He just came with a different strategy today, which was smart because the last time he beat me, he did it by running the ball and controlling the clock. So he came back to that strategy, and it damn near worked for him. 14-7. We both was in lagging a little bit. We missing field goals and all types of shit. And that could have also been because of the monsoon rain. It might not have just been lag. But I'm just saying, have some pride, bro. Like, have some pride, man. Guys got to get some pride. And at the end of the day, competition, you should be up for the challenge of whoever you play. When you load up and play a member in this league, you should be ready to knock somebody's head off. Whether it happens or it don't or it do, you still need to be able to come in that game and feel like, you got a chance to win this motherfucker, because 90% of everybody's team is built the same right now. So I don't want to see no or hear no. Damn. Yeah, so with that being said, let's get into some gameplay action, man. Let's talk about who doing what, when, where, why, and how. As always, fuck the standards. I'll be back over there to that. We in week 12 right now. We can talk about stats right now. We can talk about who the league leaders right now, man. We can go to the NFL, talk about the top passers in the league, and really break these top passers down right now. All right, so Nana, you gotta have this conversation with me. Trevor Lawrence, man. We've been hearing this guy's name since he stepped into the league. By the time he unlocked, he struggled in the beginning of his career. and it was only games, probably like the first 6, 7 games he struggled. Trevor Lawrence unlocked, and he's been an animal ever since. Right now, 52 touchdowns, look like he leads the league in touchdown passes right now, and yes, he does. 24 interceptions now. He's very low average right now. I always think at his average he should be about 65% right now. Completion percentage at 58 right now, but that's because he throwing throw bombs on you all game long. It is so hard to have a high completion percentage throwing 30 to 40 yards down the field damn near every play.
Yep.
Shador Sanders. I still haven't really locked into a game and watched Shador right now, but what I do know is I know my players. When my drafted players, they're gonna show you brilliance, and they're gonna show you stupidness, and it's going to be up and down, and it's all about the coach and how you control him. Can you allow this man to play at a high level? At this point right now, all games played, 41 touchdown passes, 32 picks. He has 62% right now. But having that rookie man at quarterback, things break down in games. Your line don't block as good. Your running backs don't hit the holes the right way. Your receivers don't hold on to balls or get open or get off of stuff, and it happens because you have a young signal caller. That's just part of the game, and I know this. I've studied this. I show a million ways on how this is true, bro. Rookies dumb your team down. If you don't have a built player at a certain position, it can make your entire offensive line look shitty. It can make your receiver core look shitty at times. You know what I'm saying? But again, the good coaches can overcome that at any moment, right? So Hudson Card is third in the league in passing yards right now. Young T, 3,582 yards. He has 36 touchdowns, 17 picks, 70% on the season right now. That is very good. Very good numbers right now. DJ Ugalele, fourth on the list right now, 3,398 passing yards, and he is at 71% right now. Corey Stanley, the my player quarterback over there, coached by Coach Ruffin, has his guy on the list at 6 at 3,268, 69%, 30 touchdowns, only 12 picks. Really solid right now. Then you got JT Daniels, Kyler Murray, Corey Richards, and then the bench quarterback Davis Mills is still sitting in the top 10 right now. That's 9, so we got to come down to Garantano. Alright, so Garantano is 10th on this list with 2,423 yards, passing, 28 touchdowns, 17 picks, 64% on the season right now. Lamar Jackson numbers are down in the passing yardage game right now, but his completion percentage is up 71%. 24 touchdowns. His touchdowns are down as well. 19 INTs, 71% though. We like that. Yardage went down from 300 yards a game over his since 2021 to 197.1. Again, I keep telling y'all my production as individual players went down, but as a team, my production is up right now. All right, Eric Mahoney's here, Patrick Mahoney, and then hold up, my bad, I didn't even go to the run yet. I gotta go look at this Khalid. I like this kid right here. Is he playing this game still?
Who?
The Vikings, Khalid
Vikings?
Williams.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he still is. Here and there.
How about Trey Lance too, man? 2,825 yards passing, 27 touchdowns, 22 picks, 69%. He averaged 256.8 yards a game. Now let's get over to the run game right now. Phil Mafia is over 200 carries right now. He has 200 on the dot right now. And the young rookie right now carries. Travion Henderson, the running Niners, 174 carries. Trey Sermon, 171. Shit, my boy Will Shipley out of 166 carries. I don't know how. Every time I turn the game on, he in bunch. Ray motherfucking
dial it up.
Mutton go the shit out you and shit. Have that shit dialed up on your stupid ass. You think you got it covered? That oh, I know this play, I know this play, I know what he great do, I know what he great do. 6 plays later, he do it again, and you motherfucking like, dang, I thought I knew this great do. But Will Shipley over here with almost 1,000 yards as a rookie right now. We got some good rookie running backs in this league we gotta talk about as well. But that's the carries. Who cares who carrying the ball the most? Which guy is gonna die on the field? Looks like this year's guy that's going to die before the playoffs is Phil Mafia. All right, so he do got 1,360 yards. He's leading the league in rushing yards right now. Travis Etienne is on this list, 1142. Kamara Wheaton, the rookie. So we got two rookies, 1130. Another rookie, Travion Henderson. We got Tay Hendy right here, motherfucking Hennessy Henderson. Well, 1127 on the season right now. Trey Sanders with 1018. Sherman with 998. Master Teague 997. Burgers 949. Journey Brown 898. And then I gotta give a shout out to my boy Mike with 141 carries, averaging 5.8 yards a carry with one of the fastest running backs in the league. 811. Now I'm giving him a shout out because Mike's not good at a runner at all, but he's doing a pretty good job this year. I'm proud of him. So shout out to my boy Irish Tillman. Alright, so let's get to these touchdowns. Who got the touchdowns right now? Kamara Wheaton leads the NFL in his rookie season with 18 touchdowns. 5 fumbles though. Henderson right behind him with 17, tied for second with 6 fumbles right now. I told you all these rookies, bro, they gonna give it up. Simple as that. Burgers making a name for herself 2 years in a row, 17 touchdowns, one fumble. And then Phil Mafia, the rookie, with 15 and 1. Will Shipley 14, McCaffrey 14, and Will Shipley another rookie. So we got some rookies up here that's holding their own right now out the backfield right now. You know, they rookies, so we never gonna deem them top tier or top 5 or 10 in the league. They got a lot more work to put in right now, but they, you know, they on the radar. They get to put themselves on the radar when they have a really good rookie year like this. Alright, when we get to receiving, you know what I'm proud of too, old Nano? My style of play took my quarterback out of the top 10 in fumbles.
I think I'm leading the fumble category.
I don't see Marmar at all. Let's just take a look at this. This is what coaches do. And I'm bragging right now. This is what coaches do. Because if you take off with Lamar, he can get motherfucking shoestring tackle and fumble. Right? I mean, he can get them shits up. But I changed the way I play, and it stopped the fumbles. They're not going to show us fumbles. Come on, dog.
Sports Center update. The Seahawks are 21 up on the Rams. That's your Sports Center update.
What's that? Real Draft Center, Real Draft Sports, Real Draft Madden Football Center.
Yeah, 21-0.
RDL Sports Center. Okay, so let's look at Lamar over since 2021. Let's take a look at him. And his fumbles: 7, 8, 8, 10, 12, and 17 last year. Jesus. No, I didn't want to do it that way because we right now he only got 3. Where that 3 at? I know he got 2 right now. Monk getting played with. Kept saying A1 his son. Oh shit. Over there getting played with in that game. So I tell you this, I changed my scheme, my quarterback not fumbling the way he was fumbling. I know why he was fumbling. I changed up why. All I did was change up how I play, and I changed the fumbles, and that's dangerous now when you can't make Lamar fumble the ball on a 30-yard run and you fucking hit the X button and your guy hit his cleats and he fumbled. Shit over with. Alright, in the receiving game right now, I'm sad about the receiving situation right now because for me to be able to play the football, to play true Baltimore Raven football, my numbers as a receiver went completely down. But yeah, I still can say I got the best receiver in the league still right now. But Khalid Burton got 72 catches on the season right now. Anthony Schwartz, are y'all believers yet? I'm asking those that comment all the time on the Real Talks. Are you a believer yet that Anthony Schwartz is a top receiver in this league? And Harold Burgers is the reason why he's a top receiver in this league. This guy's always playing at a high level every year. Then we got the motherfucker Tetra, baby Tetra right now, the 6'4" demon over here. Mr. McMillan himself over here going dummies. 69 catches, nano favorite number 69.
69.
16.
You better not catch another. You better not catch another pass.
Keep him at 69, huh?
Keep him at 69, bro. Put your backups in. You're already 10-0, so.
For our 1,000-yard receivers, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, but we'll talk about it. Nano, you played Jordan Whittington twice this season, man. Is this guy alpha male in the league?
He good. I wouldn't say I can't really deem him the top receiver. I don't really see a lot of them. He just catches jet sweeps all game long. I don't
So a
really
lot of these is pitches in the backfield. What you saying?
yeah. It's not really nothing much.
All right. So the league leader in receiving yards right now is Anthony Schwartz with 17-16. Behind him is Mr. Tetris himself, Tetris McMillan, 1654. And then you got DK Metcalf, the fucking super freak, 1470. I think he got some sugar in his tank, to be honest with you. Khalid Burton, the rookie, man, from Ohio State right now. Get familiar. 72 catches, 1351. And then you got Jordan Whittington with 1269. So another 1,000-yard receiver is Adji Hall, 1143. Eric All, the tight end over there, throwing big numbers too, 11-22 and 10 touchdowns. Escobar, 1108, he's still around, 13 touchdowns. 2-2. Can I get a 2-2? Atwell. Remember Bully for Fun? Remember Ruff, when you shit with him, that's your theme song right there, man. This was my guy. I had made him famous in 2020, man. Can I get a 2-2? Atwell, cause you know how it goes, and I'm a pit on the show, and that's all niggas know that it's 2-2. Atwell. DJ Chark on some computer love shit with a rat. TJ Vasher over there with a 10-14 and 10 teats. Devontae Smitty, the Slim Reaper, whatever you want to call him. Devontae Smith is still playing good football at 950. You got Dalen Baldwin for the Colts out there in the second season right now with 933. George Pickens with 909 for the Jets. Josh Van is still on his way to 1,000 yards, as well as Johnny Wilson right now. So if I slide up here, did I see another Ram up there? Is this guy about to have 3 receivers? Oh, no, that was Algie Hall. That's what it was. All right, so I didn't see what I thought I saw. And I'm going down this list because, you know what I mean, I'm a little sad right now. We're going way down here in numbers, and I still haven't seen a sighting of the best receiver in the league right now. What's going on? Shit, even Rashad Bateman up here over him right now. What's going on? And here he goes down here with 713. Yes, he will have 1,000 yards before it's all said and done. But his production is down right now. But man, my guys are team players, man. They after we lost 3 straight last year, and we had that players only meeting, we had to make a sacrifice, and it wasn't the coach that had this conversation, it was the players. And it was like, look, man, for us to be successful, Lamar is the guy. He's the goal to this team. We have to let him be him and let this offense run through him. And for that to happen, everybody got to sacrifice, and their numbers and their way they getting the plays called to them got to stop, and we got to make this more of a team effort situation right now, man. Because at this point, you done won awards, you done did all types of shit. Only thing you haven't done was gotten out of the AFC Championship game. Simple as that. You got to get to a Super Bowl. All right, let's go look at touchdowns and who's doing what, when, where, and how. 26, he's way ahead of everybody. Burton with 17, 16 winning. Smitty with 15, Schwartz with 14, Metcalf 13, Eskridge 13. You got Waddle with 11, CeeDee Lamb with 11. CeeDee Lamb balling for the Cowboys right now. JT Daniels. You got Arion Smith over here with 11. So that's what I wanted to see. The Rams don't have a 1,000-yard receiver yet, but they got 3 on their way to 1,000 yards. Can anybody else say that? Can anybody else say they about to have 3 receivers on their team? And this is what I mean by guys that go draft 20 fucking receivers. Got 9 receivers, 12 receivers on their fucking depth chart right now for no fucking reason, and they only throw to 1 anyway. Well, the Rams don't. He got 3 receivers on their way to 1,000 yards. I think the Bears is in a situation like that as well.
Them Niners might. I'm just kidding.
Oh shit, I was gonna say. Rondell Moore 10 touchdowns, Algie Hall with 10, Basher with 10, Baldwin with 10, Johnny Wilson with 10, 893. Eric All, the first tight end I seen up here, with 10 touchdowns. You got Brendan Rice balling, Rashad Bateman with 9 on his way to double digits. You got the tight end for Penn State's little tight end over there with 8, Kyle Pitts. Here we go. 8 Kyle Pitts, Warren Newman Motherfucking Mighty Mouse over here doing his. I'm called Mighty Mike, not Mouse. Mighty Mike over here with 8. O.J. Howard 7. Frazier. Diami Brown, man, left the Raiders and he's over here for the Falcons right now. I can't wait to see what he's gonna do with a full season with him. All right, so now let's get out of here and go look at what's going on over here. Who got the asses lineman in the league right now? Whose lineman is giving up the most sacks? Darnell Wright for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jonnu Tayanu for the Vikings. Titus Howard for the Texans. Kevin Irvin and Royce Newman.
Damn, Royce.
I'm excited. I'm telling you, bro. My production everywhere went up, man. My offensive lineman, I don't think I probably gave up about 12 sacks, 13 sacks on the year so far. So around this time last year, I'll be 30, 40 sacks in. All right, so let's get over here to the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who got maniacs on defense right now, man. Patrick Queen is balling with 80 total tackles right now. Brian Mills from the safety position, the best defensive player in the league, 73 total tackles. Deion Jones with 67. Preston Brown with a team change with 66. Marcel Brooks for the Giants. Computer Love, my boy Albert on vacay. Dylan Moses, Computer Love as well. Black, you know what? Black been playing this game. He played. We just don't have to wait on him to play. Derek Davis Jr., the safety, and I tell you, them Demon boys play really well with their safeties. They're always going to have safeties in the top stats. William Poole, the third over here tackling. That means niggas catching all outs, drags, crossing routes, go routes, post routes, corner routes. They just catching them and he making the tackle though. That means he getting played with. All them damn motherfucking tackles at corner, man. Lamont Wade, little midget ass out here shitting too. And then there's the Wolverine, man. Jared Trott. There's the NFL son, one of my NFL sons in the league, man. And that's Jonathan, not Justin. Remember that. Jonathan up here with 60 tackles. Tackle for losses. Here we go. Favorite stat. Shaka Tony up here, number 1. Brian Mills 2, tied with Marvin Wilson, the D tackle. Cameron Silman, and that's a one of Deion kids from Jackson State, 13. Yo, Ruff, send me him, bro. I need him. One of the old Ravens, Ali Cahoe up here with 12. Alex Hall, 12. Tyreek Smith, 12. I thought I saw Tyreek Smith on the block. A really good defensive end right here. Somebody come get him. They need him. Come get your DN. I know exactly where he grade go. Joey Bosa from the D tackle spot, and then Lane Dixon at linebacker, along with Maze Funa and a whole bunch of other names over here. Hell no. My tight end, both my tight end, once he unlocked, we about to get active with both those tight ends. You saw what I did with my tight end today, did you? Nah, he ain't on the block. Oh, he ain't on the block no more. Let's see who getting to the quarterback right now. 14 for Jalen Phillips. He's a man child. Jordy Brooks is resurged. He reemerged over here with 12.5. Joey Bosa from the D tackle spot 11. Xavier Thomas with 10.5. So you got the Texans.
Man, hit this shit.
Jalen Phillips and Xavier Thomas, right? I'm ready to hit this shit for real. They playing right now.
Shit, man.
Circle Bob ain't playing. Circle Bob ain't playing.
She's bullshitting too, man. Let me read this to y'all. 8 o'clock. Yo, fam. We up? You playing? Yeah, I'm gonna play later, but I have to be later. I'm in my little brother game right now. All right. 10 o'clock. I said, how you looking? My girl decided to retwist my dreads, and I don't know, it's pretty much take an hour and 30 minutes. So if you free anytime tomorrow, I can run because I don't want to keep you waiting all day. I said, hit me when you're done. I may be up. I normally go to bed around 1. If not, definitely tomorrow at some point. All right, I'll hit you as soon as I'm done. 12 o'clock. How you looking? They're only waiting on our game. That nigga ain't playing that shit, bro.
Byron Browning with 10 sacks.
Set my force, man.
Force Wiggity. Man, Circle Bob, let me find out Circle Bob giving up the first one over here, man. Nobody waiting on that. So
bro, listen, man. Listen, hold on. Can I just talk? Can I speak on this real quick?
Yeah, we on a real talk, so we speaking live.
Man, listen, I don't listen, man. You know, I'm a bad guy, baby. Ain't nothing I can say here I won't say to somebody's face. Circle Bob is ass and he's scared of too. How I know? He fighting for his playoff life. Week 16, he give him the first win. Week 17, he chasing down his pony. Yo, I got to get in the playoffs. Yo, where you at? Set my force. Where you at? I'm trying to play. Come on. Now, why didn't you play the game before? Listen to what I just said. Week 16, you give the first win. Week 17, you trying to get in the playoffs. You wasn't trying to get in the playoffs the week before?
Well, he did what my boy Boone would usually do. You know how Boone will go look at the playoff standings and shit and then position himself to play somebody's ass and all that. Well, he kind of did that. He knew he can lose that game and not have to play it and then still get in the playoffs.
He ain't played 10 in 2
Ain't
seasons.
that great? I know, that's what I'm saying. Now, you missed the conversation. I started the Real Talk off. You might want to go back and rewind that and just catch the beginning of it. That was the conversation I had, and everybody was commenting on it and shit, their opinion on it. Mike got Joshua Candoa looking cheesy as fuck, but he had 3 sacks against me yesterday when we played. He's an animal. I'm about to go get my boy back. I promise you. This guy is a dog, but he got that cheesy ass 69. The only other person in the world would put a 69 on a D in his nano. Carlos Basham with 9.5. Landry with 9. Jack Sawyer over there for the Broncos, the Ducking Broncos with 9. And then Henry Tioto with 9 as well. Fidel Diggs, Camden residents, 9 of them. Albert O'Neill, the my player, 8.5. Romp, one of the Duke brothers, with 8. Antonio Todd, the my player, with 8. Thibodeau, 7.5. Neil, so far, so on, so on, so on. So you gotta always go to the AFC, NFC when it comes down to sacks, because they be missing guys. But here we go, 14 for Jalen Phillips. Let me look down, see if we missing anybody. Xavier Thomas, we seen Lane Dixon, Candoa, Browning, Crosby there. Patrick Falk has 9. Jack Sawyer has 9. Landry 9. He was up there. Diggs was up there. We saw Rump, Thibodeau, and we didn't see Jason Owo with 7.5. And McKinley Jackson was. I gotta get out of that 3-4 odd. This man should be having 20 sacks this season, and he got wide receiver speed and defense and strength coming off the edge, and I'll be having to get double teamed all day long. All day long. All day. NFC side of things right now, Bosa leading that over there. We saw Totioto, saw these guys,
Yes, sir.
saw these guys. Des Boone, we didn't see him. 7, and my boy rookie Gregory Rose with 6.5. Roquan Smith with 6.5. Chris Orlando with 6.5, and Cameron McGroom and Rashad Gary with 6.5. INTs. Let's get back to the league as a whole. Let's see who's doing what, when, where, and how. Alright, so James Wiggins lead the entire NFL with 10 picks. Cornerback, Mikael Wright. Falk, is Mikael Wright a top 5 corner in the league?
Yeah. That's our boy for Raiders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's definitely a dog.
He got the numbers to prove it, or are you going off of you planning?
Well, I think he might not have the numbers because the way Chiefs defense is normally the safety, get a lot of picks. But just going off of playing, he rarely get beat.
11 as a rookie, 4 as a sophomore. His junior year at 8, and right now he got 8.
Yeah, I mean he might not have the numbers, but if you play him, I mean, ain't too much you doing to him. And then again, you got somebody that gonna click on to him, so he a dog.
You need to put the number 2 on him. That's his real number. You want to put a single ditty on him, put the number 2 on that boy. Paris Ford, man. We got a Paris Ford sighting over there. Paris Ford was the man, and then he fell off on his pro day when he ran a 4.9. Nobody talked about him since. Did he even get drafted? Anybody know that? Did Paris Ford get drafted in real life?
I think he got picked up in free agency. I'm looking it up right now.
Miles Jones has 8 picks. Now, he came out of nowhere, so that means when I just went to the news feed, Hillburgers threw him 9. Rams got him. All right, so Jets played the Patriots. Jets had 9 interceptions in that game. All of a sudden, Miles Jones from Texas A&M, the 6'4", number 1 corner for the Jets, 6'4", 185. Corner over here got 8 picks all of a sudden. So let's check this out. Was this a season situation? Let's see what he's been doing through a season. Alright, so we're going to go all the way down to week 1 and see how guys is playing right now. No picks week 1, no picks week 2. He had a pick against the Bengals. He had a pick against the Browns. He had a pick against the Dolphins. Then he didn't touch it. No picks there, no picks here. Then he had a pick against the Chiefs. pick against the Dolphins, no picks against the Texans, and then Harold Burgers throwing 3. That about do it. I mean, I broke the J.C. Horn's record off of my game against Harold Burgers week 17. Threw me 5 of them things. The stink steak. All right. So now Miles Jones is up here in the top. So is Brian Mills at safety with 8. Malik Harvey, nobody's really been talking about this kid, but he got 7 picks right now. Akuda, Jeff Akuda Matata. That anybody that plays DBs for the top 2 demons in Demon Time, they click on and get to the ball all the time. You can't throw shit nowhere pretty much because they got this shit down packed to the point where they just click on a guy 20 yards. I threw a touchdown today to Waddle, wide the fuck open. He had this nigga burnt by 10 yards because you can't click on a position of your guy. I couldn't do nothing, but he caught up to the ball and picked it off. I mean, he was 10 yards away from me. Fuck, the nigga caught the ball in the end zone for a pick.
Man, that's the story of my life right now. God damn, man, fucking mad.
Oh,
man, gotta take that shit out, man,
do,
for next year, man. They got to, bro.
They got to go back to how it was in the beginning where you couldn't run around with your user and cover the whole field. In the beginning, if you went one direction and tried to turn around and go the other direction, you wasn't doing nothing. And then niggas like Ruff, T, they knew the meta shit, so what they started to do first, it was the pitcher safety on QB spy to get total control over him, and then it was blitz your safety to get total control over him. Now that all went away. You don't have to do none of that stuff no more because you can literally just get on a guy and run anywhere you want on the field and cover anything you want on the field now. So it's back to that again.
You know what though? Even that's not that. You know what? That don't bother me, right? I mean, it's annoying, but what's really annoying when you really design some shit and you got the motherfucker beat. It's pointless to having 99, 98 speeds. Don't matter.
Yeah, I seen that four circle today. I saw it, bro. I'm telling you, I had this motherfucker down the seam, walk right by the defender. He had a linebacker trying to cover him, or a sub safety. Walk right by him, about 7-8 yards by him. Threw that bitch up. By the time that ball got to where they was at, that fucking guy caught right back up to that shit and picked it off. Like, get the fuck out.
Is it the animation of the throw, or is this they just OP with the clicking?
I think part of it was the animation of the throw because I lobbed it. I put air under it. I didn't fire it. I think if I fire it, I throw a touchdown. He catch it in stride, but because I put air under it, because you gotta put air under those passes because niggas whole triangle and jump and pick that too. So you put air under it, the guarantee is gonna fall in the bread basket, but it fell in the wrong bread basket, pissing me off. All right, so as you can see, my guy over here is the #1 corner right now with picks right now with 9 of them damn things. They didn't show it when I did the NFL, so we're gonna go to the NFC and see what corner over here. Tyson Campbell still stuck on 7. Dante Jackson, the old head, on 7. Okuda over here with 7 as well. Burgess, safety. I'm looking for corners right now. So Hankins and Prophet Brown, the rookie, was 6 in the NFC. So the leaders over here at cornerback is Tyson Campbell, Dante Jackson, Jeff Okuda, and you got Hankins, and then Prophet Brown with 6. Not going down to all these 5s. In the AFC, you got Stingley with 9. Then the next corner is Mikael Wright with 8, and then Miles Jones with 8. Next corner behind that is Malik Harvey with 7. Sleeper corner at that too. And then after that, you got safeties galore coming up, and Brad Hawkins and Troy Akpe are one of them. And then the next corner is Deuce Chestnut with 6. You know he's a good corner because Black really not playing, and the computer's still getting picked with this guy. So this was a good shell corner right here. And your boy Harold Burgers and Mike got their guys up here. Elon with 6, and Grimes with 6. He said Campbell keep fucking dropping shit now. Hyped him up too much. What do you feel about Malik Harvey for the Colts right now? He said he a sleeper. Go back up. He said he got 12 deflections. He pretty much is a dog. Do you feel that way, Ruff? Do you think the Colts got a guy that's turning himself into a shutdown corner? All right, yearly awards. Trevor Lawrence is winning the MVP race right now. Corey Richardson, the My Player quarterback. Kyler Murray, Hudson Card, Lamar Jackson. Then you're going down to a running back, the rookie running back, and Wheaton, the #1 running back taken in the draft. He went round one, pick 4. Shador Sanders is 7. Running back Phil Maffa, the rookie running back at 8. Corey Stanley at 9. Shit, 12 deflections, top 5 in picks. He going crazy, yeah he is. And then you got Tetra McMillan, man. How you feel about this receiver fault? The young receiver that's dominating the league right now.
That's T receiver, right?
Yep,
Young boy.
Yeah, I call him Tetris.
Yeah, I mean he's shitting with him, man. I mean, you know, he played that bad man, Mr. Horn, and I don't even think he had a catch. Then he went to the other side, and he had a couple catches on Stewart. But yeah, man, he a problem, man. I mean, I think every game he averaged like 200 yards, except for when he played me. And that's just because, you know, I got dog corners, but that nigga, he gonna be a problem when he get built.
Right.
He averaging, 200 yards a game?
Yeah, I agree.
5 touchdowns.
Coach of the year
be a
right
problem.
now.
Y'all won't keep letting me build.
Right. I was talking about that earlier today too. Guys letting guys like that. But look, I play a game today, 14-7, and it was motherfucking butt ball fest to the point where I had to butt ball too. So we butt balled the shit out of each other the entire game just so I
turned that shit off.
Yeah,
man.
bro. I mean the first pass, the Bengals threw his first pass in the 4th quarter.
Sad. I
turned on the broadcast and he was arguing with somebody.
That's
he
probably
literally ran the ball like 10 straight times. I said,
yeah,
"Oh no."
That's probably part of him playing that way because he probably wasn't focused. So instead of throwing picks, he ran the ball. But I seen trap like fucking 13, 14 straight times at one point. Just trap, screen. I mean, he threw six completions. 5 of them was H-back screens. But it forced me to play the same way. I was only 7 for 9 throwing the football. 7 for 9, but I had to run the ball as well because you know how that go, Falky. The moment you turn the ball over, you do some dumb shit. We both out here double line of field goals. He missed the field goal, I missed the field goal. You could feel the control was a little bad. It just was a laggy game, kind of. Not the laggy game where how do you say this? Not the laggy game where you know you see the shit grade drop type shit. I think the rain made it feel like it was a laggy game because it was a monsoon. But back to Coach of the Year right now. How you feel about Jalen Clamp? That's the coach over there for the Bears right now, as Coach of the Year, #1, that Coach of the Year right now. Rightfully deserved for.
Did he lose a game yet?
No,
Nope.
he 11-0.
Oh yeah, I mean to come back to the league and you know, I mean, you know, earlier we was talking of the schedule, but I mean, what was the schedule, man?
It was a 4th-place schedule. I can read it to you though. I'm over here.
He opened up with me, beat me by 3. 24-21.
So Bears, he got Ravens 24-21. He beat the
No, I don't
Steelers.
need the score, just who he played.
Okay, Ravens, Steelers.
He got
Lions was a force. Falcons, he played. Bengals, Eagles, Packers. Browns was a force. Packers was a force. Vikings was a force. The game dropped.
Dang.
And then Lions.
You scared of him?
Tonight.
Nah, he played that game against the Vikings. This shit got ugly, but then it dropped. The shit just dropped out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, on that schedule, see if he'd have played the Lions the first game,
Or even the Packers twice.
and then the Browns, I would say he Coach of the Year. But I'm gonna ask you this: do he if he played a tougher schedule, like if he had the NFC West, would he be undefeated? Or if he played the AFC West, would he be undefeated? It's just it's just a question. Like, I'm impressed by it, but I don't know if who he's playing.
I don't know.
You know, like I'm impressed by this 11-0. 11-0 is 11-1. But with somebody said the Bears had a first place schedule.
Yeah,
They had
they
they
were
was
fourth
fourth
in
in
the
their
division,
division.
basically, right? So they
Yeah,
get a fourth place
the
schedule.
Packers the Packers make himself lose the games. He beat you. That's an impressive win. That's an impressive win. He beat you. The Browns.
He came back and won that game. I was up 28,
Yeah,
21-7.
the Browns, but some would say he he didn't know the rules with the abilities. So that was the only reason why he beat you. That's what I heard, not from you. But he had route
No,
techniques and all
that
them
played a
too.
part in it because I played man to man and damn near the whole second half. But that did play a part in it because of the technician shit. But really I should have just been running the ball. I came out throwing the ball and threw him like
Right.
three back to back picks, and he capitalized off them shits.
Game
Yeah,
over.
so I think he's well deserving of the just the fact that he ain't been in the league for at least what 3 months.
It's been a while.
3 months he ain't been in the league
I
for
don't
three
think he made
months.
it past he made it past the first draft. That was it. He didn't even get to the second draft. 2021 rookie year.
He was in. Did he was done? Or did he play RDL first season or not?
Yeah, he played the first season, but he ain't finished. He got kicked out in the first season.
Oh shit.
We was beefing. He was fucking with my money. Fucking with niggas. Had niggas like, nah, bro. Niggas calling me ass if I do a session with you.
Yeah, I think he's deserving of it. I think he's deserving of it.
I definitely, I'm impressed.
Gotta see in the playoffs though. I definitely, you know, gotta see it in the playoffs. Playoffs, he flames out for some reason.
I'm impressed with what he's doing right now. I like the fact that he's up there as the #1 coach of the year right now. Fuck, man. I respect the nigga, no matter where he got it from or what he doing. When you run your own system, your own scheme, offensively for the most part, when you run your own system and you're not copying and you're not doing what other motherfuckers is doing, I respect that shit a T because he come in and he came right back in and I played him more than anybody played him. Because we was in the same division in Game of Thrones. And when he got comfortable, he went right back to the stuff that he was always good at, and he did the same. He did the shit, and just because he, gonna sit in the same formation, and he's gonna hot route his guys to the same route type concepts all the time, all game long, he still know how to see what's going on because he realized I had the zone fits on, and he started making routes go a little bit deeper behind them, like some shit you only get off of Mutt. I promise you, bro. Like you ain't gonna get this type of information to be able to see it or do the things he's doing if you're not a heavy Mutt player. And he the first person I know that brought Mutt football to franchise mode, and that shit worked.
Right.
Flat out working his own scheme, and part of the demons they all got the same build characters, like the way they play, right? They good users, for the most part they good users, and they understand the abilities on their players and the metas type shit, right? But within that, T got a system that he play, and he has a system that he play. I haven't watched Lil T play yet to really give a diagnosis on what he do. So even the Seahawks,
Their game done, man. Hit this shit.
Even the Seahawks with his little, his offense, the crossing route and the drag system, table route to the running backs and shit. I consider them all having their own system, bro. And those aspects, right? Would you say that, Falk, or no?
Yeah, I would say that. I would say that. Sure.
So all we get the league, all you gotta do is find out what's going on with T and the Broncos. Like, if somebody need to show.
Let me see if the Chiefs responded at least.
Right now.
Man, Broncos ain't playing him, man.
Nah, I know.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, this nigga said I'll be done in 30 minutes. Man, hell no, hit that shit. You had me waiting all night. I'll be ready in 30 minutes. Nigga, you said an hour and a half. Nigga, I get my hair twisted. Nigga, don't take that long, nigga. If you booed up, you booed up. It's cool. Man, Man, you already know that nigga. This was Circle going to do. He gonna come to the chat all dumb tomorrow. Like, damn, y'all hit it. He looking at that shit right now, bro. Trust
Oh,
me.
he doesn't matter, but that's the thing I hate with niggas though, bro. Like they be really knowing what's going on. He know he
He
read
know
the
what's
chat,
going on. He
bro.
gonna act dumb tomorrow. Like, man, I was busy. He gonna try to come at me and shit, and I'm gonna just kill him. Like, yup, fucking ducking. You know what the fuck you doing? And
All right,
if the league don't get hit, he not playing to you, bro. Promise you, he not. The
all right, so
league don't get
AFC
hit.
Offensive Player of the Year right now. You got Trevor Lawrence. You got Tetris over here. Phil Mafia. You know anything about Phil Mafia? Falk, the running back, the rookie running back from Clemson, that played for the Bengals. Have you like seen anything, any of his games, anything he doing?
I ain't really been watching him. I watched a little bit earlier, but once I seen him running the ball, I kind of started watching Kwame Brown. Shout out to Kwame Brown too. That nigga's hilarious, man. Oh my god.
What about Anthony Schwartz sitting in fourth place in the Offensive Player of the Year, AFC? Is it time to start giving him the props he deserves? He got him shitting, bro.
Who got him?
Hero Burgers, man. He got this guy shitting every year. He's in the top 3 every year in the AFC.
Yeah. You gotta give him some love. He do be shit with him.
And then number 5, Lamar Jackson is sitting in 5th place. Lamar cannot get out of 5th place for MVP race or fucking anything else. All right, NFC, the players over here right now. You got rookie running back Kamar Wheaton, Alabama to Seahawks. Corey Richardson, a my player, at 2. Jalen Berger, New Jersey's running back from Wisconsin, sitting at 3. Kyler Murray, the quarterback, at 4. And Master Teague, the running back, sitting at 5. Offensive Player of the Year right now. How do you feel about Kyler Murray, Falk?
He took his team to what? 2 Super Bowls? 1 Super Bowl? How many Super Bowls did he get? 2?
2.
Yeah, 2 Super Bowls. So he's definitely the top quarterback in the league. I think Boone could open him up a little more throwing the ball. But yeah, he's definitely a dog,
All right, defensive player of the year in the NFC, James Wiggins. So we had a real talk couple days ago where Hollywood A1 came on and said James Wiggins he thinks he's the best safety in the league.
I mean, what's his numbers? I mean, a lot of people want to be the best, but like all right, for example, when I say J.C. Horn the best, I'm not just saying that because it's my player. Like, it's like known. Like, when you can't come to my team like, yo, that nigga Horn a dog. Like, people know this. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's on a record. He's a dog. I can't, like, when you just scream that is he the best? It's like you just doing it because he's on your team. Like, what has he done? Like, I haven't heard this guy before.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I argue that he is one of the top safeties, if not the top safety in the league. I mean, you got T with his guy Mills, Brian Mills.
I mean, let me ask you this. You played Brad Hawkins. Is he better than Brad Hawkins?
Nah, I'm not gonna say he is. Brad Hawkins my kryptonite.
No, I'm just saying, forget him being your kryptonite. You've seen Brad play. Forget him sparring Lamar and all that. I'm just talking about safety play. Is he better than him?
Again, I get hands on seeing you when I'm playing, so I'm gonna say no because I play you. But the numbers is there for him to be the number 1 safety in the league.
Yep.
I don't want to go off of my screen, but Nano, if you can go to the stats, read his numbers for me, please.
Again, who's he playing?
The best division in our league, the AFC West. NFC
Again,
West,
who's he playing?
NFC motherfuckers for the most part, right?
Who's known for throwing the ball in the NFC West?
So
No
he
shade.
has,
No
58
shade.
tackles, 10 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks this year, and 10 interceptions.
No shade. Who's
31 solo
known for
tackles.
throwing the ball in the NFC West?
I would say the Rams.
Rams just got here though. He's
Right.
new. So he got a year.
I mean, I don't fuck. Just read this: tackles, interceptions. That's what I want to hear.
Just for this year, or
the entire
since he's
league,
been
the
in
entire
league?
time you've been in the league.
Okay. Tackle. You said tackles, and okay.
Start with
So
2021.
Okay, 2021, 53 tackles, 8 interceptions.
Who he played for?
He played for the Saints.
New Orleans. Okay, go ahead.
2022, he played for the Saints. He had 89 tackles and 5 interceptions.
Okay, now he got traded then, right? Right after that season.
Traded then, yes. So
now since he's been on the Seahawks team, here we go.
100 tackles, 10 interceptions. 2024, 79 tackles, 10 interceptions, and right now he has 58 tackles, 10 interceptions.
So what you think, Falk?
The numbers is there, but I think the numbers is hollow. And this is why I say the numbers are hollow. You have two predominantly runners in the NFC West. Nano might throw the ball 15 times a game. Boom might throw the ball 15 times a game, 20 times a game. So that's why his tackles is going to be up, because he's playing at the line of scrimmage. He's a linebacker.
But doesn't, I mean, I get what you're saying, but he doesn't put him as sub linebacker at all. He's a true safety.
No, but I get that. But I guarantee you he's down in the box.
Right.
When he plays Nano.
He playing the back. Believe fun. Now he played deep. All right, so let's talk about. Are we talking about free safeties or strong safeties, or it don't matter? Safety is safety, right?
Nah, safety.
Okay, so
I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying what it is I don't. His name is not rung through the league.
And he also double digit. Nah, he is. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
He ain't not rung through the league, bro.
He been in the top 3 awards for the last since he's been a Seahawk the last 3 seasons.
Nobody is saying I fear that guy when he plays me. Nobody's saying it. I'm sorry. Nobody's saying it. You know it and I know it. He's not going into the game fearing him.
So he doesn't have most opportunities as other safeties then. Right. I don't know if that was, are you being, shit, I fear that guy. Are you being smart, Drew, or is that real? Like, I'm confused on where this conversation went. I hear y'all tapped in, so I would like to get this out there right now. He comes up and goes crazy by himself. Gifts and deflections.
Like
he's double digits in deflections as well as double digits in interceptions since he's been a Seahawk.
When you play the Browns, you know where Denzel Ward at, yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you play the Ravens, you know where Stingley at, yes or no?
Yes.
When you play the Cardinals, you know where Isaiah Simmons at, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
When you play the Seahawks, you don't give a fuck about that guy. I'm not being funny. I'm just saying, like, he's not, like, if I don't know your name don't ring out to me. How you gonna be the best? Fuck the numbers. You could be playing ass niggas.
So let me ask you that in that same comment. Do you feel as though you have the best safety in the league on your team?
I don't have the best safety. The best safeties reside in Oakland.
In Oakland, Davis Mills. Does he get penalized because he uses that guy the entire time though?
Does he get penalized? Well,
or does it help you?
I would say the best safeties resided in Oakland, and it's because if you look at Abrams' number, they would just be as good as Mills.
Yeah.
And he won't use Mills.
He was using Abrams too.
But he predominantly used Mills though.
Right.
He predominantly used the left safety.
Right.
So Abrams' numbers was just as good. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I don't watch enough of him to say he's not good. So I'm gonna take that back. But you can't say he the best when people all over the league, especially a top dog like myself, don't know his name. I don't know his name. I just named you players on other teams. I named motherfucking what's the nigga name for hitter?
Israel.
The corner.
Israel.
The corner.
Israel move.
Hit dog. I just named him. Motherfucker, the Cowboys got a dog back there at safety. I forget his name. What's his name?
Cisco.
Yeah, Cisco.
He don't got the numbers though.
I'm not saying he not good. He probably is. He got the numbers. The numbers,
right.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I'm just saying some numbers are hollow though.
So Drew said NFC West ain't passing, and he's still getting them numbers. Is what I'm saying.
That is true, but is he getting five? Is he playing hero burgers and got 6 picks with the one dude? That should account for something too. Like, come on now.
All right, so let me go to him real quick. That's I just did that when.
Who is he
I broke
playing and
down
getting them
Circle
picks
Bar.
against?
Here we go.
Is he
Ready to
doing
find
it
out.
against D West, or is he doing it against motherfucking?
Here we go. Men and women lie, numbers don't, right? Here we go.
Yeah,
Season
doing it
stats.
again.
Here we go. Season stats. Let's go down to week 1. Week 1 against the Giants, against Albert, 41-14. He had 2 picks, 5 tackles.
Are you impressed with that?
Against Albert?
Be honest. We being honest now. Are you impressed?
No,
with
I'm not impressed with that
All right,
because
keep on. No, I don't even explain
But look,
it. Keep on.
nah, I got to though. You gonna agree
See,
with
like,
this?
no, see, no, you don't
Giants got
explain it. You said no.
lost this game 41-14. So do you know what Albert started to do at that point? He gave up, right? Right or wrong? That's all I'm saying. So I'm going against it. I'm saying at this point when Albert started to lose a game like this, he ain't gonna give a fuck. He gonna show you it. He'll move his guy out the way and don't tackle you. He'll fucking just start throwing them shits up. He'll start doing shit because he mad he losing the game. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm not saying it was a positive for him. I'm saying with that score, I could see him getting 2 picks with James Wiggins in that game. Right? I could see that happening.
Okay, that's 2. How many tackles you had?
5.
I'm gonna give you credit. How many tackles you had?
5.
Okay.
He played Nano, no picks, 5 tackles.
Okay. That's expected. Nano don't throw the ball.
He played the Rams, 38-31 loss, 2 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and an INT.
Okay.
He played Snake, 6 tackles, 2 picks.
Okay.
He played Tatai, 49-35, 4 tackles for loss, 9 tackles in the game. I don't know if he played this game. No, he played this game, won it. I want to make sure he played this game and there wasn't no force advance and nothing like that. But if Nano, go to the schedule and make sure that game was played. But he had 9 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 2 picks in Tatai's game, 49-35, the playoff Panthers. Then he plays Max Payne, the Colts, 63-23, 2 tackles. Then he loses to Corey.
He lost or he won?
He won that game, 63-23.
Yeah,
Damn, Max Payne.
He had 2 tackles. Then he loses to Corey, 41-14, 7 tackles, no INTs against a passer.
I'm impressed with the 7 tackles.
Then he plays the Vikings, new user for the Vikings, 7 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks, 1 INT.
That 1.5 sacks showing me he's near the line of scrimmage. So you sure he playing deep?
Yeah, he
He got a lot of tackles for losses.
He don't pity.
I'm just like you said.
He told me he don't pity Matt sub linebacker. But I do know.
Linebacker don't mean you gotta play him at, like, you can play cover 3. I can play hard flat. My nigga at linebacker depth.
So you about to hear me answer the question? He's a demon. They all using that safety and doing the same shit, right? So you don't think he coming down, stopping stretches through the A gap and doing all that shit?
Yeah, he got a lot of tackles for losses. Is my point.
All right. So now, out of that game, we leave out of week 9. We get to week 10, Texas, 38-28. He had a pick in that game, 5 tackles against the new Texas user. A demon game, 56-49. He had 7 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. You said he do getting a lot of tackles for losses. Jesus, one, like, you know, that's the T effect right there. One interception. And then last tonight against the Rams, 35-28 win. No 3 tackles. That's it. No stats. So that's what he did weekly this year to get those 10 picks.
Now I will retract that's elite numbers. That's elite numbers. He's on the radar. I will, because he looked like he's producing every game. Like he don't got no games where he ain't making an impact. You know what I'm saying? Like if he do, it's a couple tackles, but other than that, he picking shit off. So like I said, and then some of the opponents he played, you know, is respectful.
Right.
So I'll take it back. You know, I could be wrong.
I'm
just saying prior to you.
But that still don't mean just because you call him elite don't make him number 1 in your opinion. That's all I'm asking you. I want your opinion. He's not the number 1 safety in the league, right?
No.
And
No.
T doesn't get penalized for being because look, my question is this: T can use any safety he got and get those numbers again with Brian Mills. So is Brian Mills that special or T that special? And do we penalize T? It's almost like Nano in the run game. Do we
No,
penalize
well,
Nano for running
obviously
the
T
ball
T
game
got
long?
special, obviously, but I just think when you got to look at the context of how he played with him, and like it's not like safety's a hard position. It's not like if you use them, they're more likely to be productive, right?
Right.
If you use them. So what I'm saying to you is, where Brian Mills is. I know where a Hammer would be, or I know where some of the guys I named before would be at, regardless of position, right?
Right.
What I'm saying to you is, when you play the Seahawks, you're not saying, "Yo, him right there,
I gotta
we're going away
identify
from
him
him."
and make sure I know where he at all
Yeah,
times.
that's all I'm saying. And so you can't. If I'm not saying that, how can you be the best?
I agree. All right, we was on Defensive Player of the Year. Right now, James Wiggins is in NFC up there. Avante Williams, he's another safety that's playing good right now at 5-6. Their record is, but again, because we don't really watch these guys, it's hard to give our opinion on how good they really are. It's not like we get highlights and see them always popping up on our highlights right now because alleyway hit his alleyway and shit. Derek Davis, now that the Bears is using him, he's a number 3 safety, number 3 on the Defensive Player of the
That
Year
nigga said he
award.
said like I had to win, man. Girl said no game tonight.
Trey Washington sitting
Hard duck.
there at 4. You already know. So back to the AFC right now. AFC Defensive Player of the Year, Brian Mills. Up here, Patrick Queen, and then Miles Jones jumped up. Miles Jones jumped up on this list to go to number 3 right now. Dixon and Chestnut rounds off your top 5. Offensive Rookie of the Year right now. You got Tetris up there doing it big over there with 26 touchdowns on the year. Mafia in second, and Shador Sanders. Give me a conversation of Shador Sanders. How do you feel about him? And having to play with a rookie quarterback right this moment.
I think I miscalculated what he could do. I think just used to having Herbert and what he could do. I think I really really miscalculated him and his growth, and we got 30 picks because of it. But I think he will, the rest of this year 2, he will ascend and he will show. I think I was trying to, make him a scrambler and do some shit with him. Ain't him. He could run, but I don't know if it could be designed runs or maybe on
He
the
didn't
goal
run
line.
he was a runner. He got runner speed, but his dad made sure he was a pocket passing quarterback. That boy
And I
don't
think
take off at
that's where I got
all.
to go with it.
Yep.
I think that's where I got to go with him. I think I had the wrong shit on him when he unlocked. I put freight train on him. And nah, they ain't him, bro. They ain't him. That's for somebody like Garantano. You know what I'm saying? Mama, not him. I think he's a pass first, then run guy. If I make sense to you.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so Elijah Arroyo, tight end, new tight end, actually rookie. We talking about rookies of the year right now for the Browns right now. The Browns' offense was effective when the Joku got busy for him, and now he got that type of top tier tight end right now. Hey Nano, can you go to his ratings for me?
Yep.
And then his stats. Gotta give guys love, man. We talk about ourselves so much. We gotta show guys love right now. Let's see what's going on. Does this guy deserve the love
Right now
right
he
now?
has 53 receptions, 827 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
Now, Falk, do you think the 4 touchdowns is a little low, or you comfortable with that from the tight end position?
4 touchdowns at tight end.
800 yards, 53 catches, 4 touchdowns.
800 yards? No, hell no. That's special. 800 yards is only what, week 11?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that's special.
Week 12, yeah.
At tight end?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's special. Who tight end is doing this?
The Browns. He drafted. What round did he draft him in? Nano? You know how to get to it?
I believe it was, yeah, I know. Stats second round, pick 7.
Went in the top 10 in the second round. What's his attributes?
He has, so he's a superstar, 89 speed, 82 catching, 76 run block, 79 short route, 80 medium, 93 excel,
Good dog.
84 catching traffic, 77 stiff arm, 85 juke. Yeah.
Falky, just off the top, we talk about the new brand of tight ends that's in the league right now. We got, remember, not this draft, the draft before, we had 6 going the first round. What tight end stand out to you right now?
Well, I'm a little bit biased because I play T, I play U. So I kind of, you pay attention to the people you kind of play. The Browns tight end is nice. Boone tight end is nice. Even though he don't throw the ball like he should. That's 4. Who else got a dog? Tight end.
I like the Chiefs tight end. I think he's dangerous.
Chiefs. Oh yeah. Chiefs tight end is he's probably the best tight end to me. Cause and again I play him twice a year, so it's a little bias there. Like I see, but he be shitting. Like Martinez be shitting. Should have drafted him.
And the fact that you know his name like that easy, like Martinez, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I would start with them guys. I don't know what happened to my guy, what's his name, for the Colts.
Pitts, bro.
Pitts, yeah, see,
I've been chopping in his head the last couple of days about that, bro. Pitts. He started off with a buzz.
Yeah.
Down hop boat, what happened?
Kind of fell off right now.
Alright, so AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year, your top 5. And then you got Raleek Brown, and rookie running back over there for the Ravens right now, is in your top 5 at offensive rookies. Now, NFC rookies offense right now. Kamar Wheaton, one of those speed guys right now. He's sitting up there. He got his numbers is impressive, bro. Nano, you want to read those off for me, buddy?
Yep. I will go to stats right now.
I want you to look at him as a whole too, as a receiver as well.
Alright, so okay. Let's go to him. So rushing the ball, he has, let's see. Rushing the ball, he has 124 attempts, 1258, 10.1 yards per carry, 19 touchdowns rushing.
How much? 1,200 and what?
1258.
1,258 rushing yards, 19 touchdowns.
19 touchdowns. Yeah.
As a receiver, what is he doing? He's shitting right now.
Receiving the ball, he has 44 receptions, 555, and 3 touchdowns.
That ain't bad numbers. He's doing it out of the backfield and running the ball pretty good. Now, Khalid Burton for the Vikings right now. This guy torched me when I played him. Like he did really well, honestly, against me when I played this guy. Khalid Burton for the Vikings at wide receiver right now. He up in the top 3, I think, like that when it comes down to receptions and yards right now.
Yeah, he has 1351. He has 72 receptions and 17 touchdowns right now.
And if it wasn't for Tetris over there for the Las Vegas Raiders, this guy would be the #1 rookie receiver in the league right now.
Yeah.
All right, so your boy Travion Henderson, man, and give us a little talk about him. Is he do you feel like he the best rookie running back in the league?
I feel I mean I started out slow with him, but he's finding his own right now. He getting it together. So I feel like by next season he will be the best running back in the league. No doubt about it.
The best running back in the league.
The best running back in the league.
All right. At 4, we got Will Shipley, man. Another one of those speed guys that can do it all. He's a dual threat in the backfield, receiver and running back. Right now, he's on his way to 1,000 yards before the season ends. Right now, what is he doing in the passing game?
Will Shipley. Stats. So passing the ball, Will Shipley has 9 for 103 and 1 touchdown.
All right, because it's the E.J. Smith show over there at running back and receivers. Okay. Man, how many rushing yards does he have?
He has 873 and 14 touchdowns right now.
I like this running back. He fits perfect in their scheme right now. Now you got Dalvin Baptiste for the Falcons right now, taking over the #1 running back job over there at #5 offensive rookie of the year right now. Let's stay over here in the NFC and look at the defenses right now. Deuce Harmon, #1 for the Rams right now, LA Rams. This guy, cornerback, I think he is.
Yeah, corner.
How many INTs he got on the year?
Let me go to the Rams.
When you got the my player Tymon Simpkins and Jalen Ramsey at your 1 and 2, then the #3 corner gonna get the action, right? I would think. So what is he doing right now to step up to be able to be that guy?
He has 6 INTs right now.
Okay, he's playing well. All right, Prophet Brown, the fastest corner in the draft, right here for the Panthers right now. He's 9 and 2 on the year right now. Tata is playing good football right now, and then Mark has Kellen King. So over here, our top 3 are cornerbacks. You got Harmon, Prophet Brown. I mean, anytime you get that type of name, he got a football name, bro. That's hot. And then Kalen King, another football name. Then you got Kyrie Banton, the safety for the Packers at 4. And then your rookie corner, Devontae Smith from Alabama at 5 right now. Deion's son, Keontae Hampton. Is it me or do GETA always got a linebacker or somebody in that front 7 up here all the time? AFC, defensive rookies of the year right now. Xavier Nwankpa, the #1 strong safety in the draft, is up here balling right now for the Broncos, the Ducking Broncos, 7 and 3. Travis Hunter, man, I'm almost content to put that number 12 back on him, bro. I mean, every time I turn on YouTube, he's on YouTube and his highlights and his different highlights, and he looks sweet in that 12. Talk me out of wearing it right now. Jashon Barham, the fastest fucking linebacker in the draft, came out 94 speed. He's #3 on this list, and then you got how you say his name? Jacqueline Johnson for the Raiders. Now, is the Raiders a plug-and-play system cornerbacks, or is this guy a dog for?
Plug and play. But I think he'll make him a dog by next season.
All right, #5, Alex Hall, the new starting strong safety for the the new starting free safety for the Raiders right now. Alex Hall, and you already know what he does with safety, so him being able to use this guy is going to make him a household name. All right, that's the defensive rookie of the year. Let's get to the positions right now. Best quarterbacks in the AFC: Trevor Lawrence, Shedeur Sanders, Garantano, Davis Mills, and Patrick Mahomes rounds off your top 5 right now. On this list, Trevor Lawrence is the absolute that. Shedeur Sanders is playing at a high level, and he's #2. That just tells you the coach and their scheme, and they plug a new quarterback in who's a dual threat, and they're getting him under wraps and still got him throwing the ball at a high level. Are you impressed with Garantano being on this list?
Yeah. I mean, regardless of him ducking, I am to be top 3 in the tough AFC conference. It's impressive.
Now, Davis Mills is #4 on this list and is no longer the starting quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts. What do you have to say about that, Falk?
I think it's a premature move. I think I'd have gave him to the end of the season. I just think that the coach was looking for a spark.
Patrick Mahomes on with a lot of computer love. I ain't been playing the game as much. All right, NFC quarterback.
He's back home now, man. He just told me his girl said no TV tonight. You know how that is. You got home, you got that love. You know how it is when you come home. Nah, for real, man. When you come home from college, man, your girl ain't.
I ain't come out for the first month.
Yeah, you doing a whole lot of.
I've been rolling over in pussy every day. lying my ass
I,
off like, man, I ain't had no ass since I was in school. I miss you.
I ain't no comment.
I was fucking everything
I don't
moving.
got that. I got no comment for that because I ain't
Man, you ain't had no
know
ass
how
in
to do
2.5, 3 years.
Man, we gotta get you some cheeks, my nigga.
Right? I'm about to buy you a
You gotta pay
motherfucking
for
hooker.
some, my nigga. We gotta get you some cheeks. You better go get it. You better go to the motherfucking parlor, nigga. Happy ending. So,
You better get your motherfucking Deshaun Watson on, nigga.
but Nano, ain't you on the shit? The websites, the
Yeah.
dating
Right? You on the
joints.
website? You can't get no pussy on you on the websites.
Well, you just gotta just talk reckless to them,
Well, you
man.
just
Stop
ugly as a
being nice, y'all take them
motherfucker.
on a date. Talk to them reckless, bro. Fuck
Right?
it.
Fuck buying them a watch. Buy that bitch a hoagie and fuck her. Smoke some weed. Fuck the shit out that nasty bitch. You ain't gonna share again. You should be able to go to the bar and fall out and leave the bar that night with some ass. Easy.
He gotta go out with us one night. That's all. He just gotta see how
We
to
got to
do
shoot
it.
to Canada and go kick it with my boy. Take him out one night.
He just gotta see how to do it. That's all.
I'm like, nah, you don't know who this is? I'm like, no, who is
See,
he?
it's soccer player.
Take a good look. Nah, you take a good look. Who is he?
We're gonna
Take a
say
good DJ
Ronaldo get Lester
Khaled,
for
man.
who? Yeah, it's a good one. It's Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
That's Khaled's oldest son.
Right
The one he
here,
don't talk
DJ
about.
Khaled, yeah. Nah, DJ Khaled, I wanna suck yo dick. He gonna come back and run for 500 yards that day.
That day. Now, man, I'm gonna get on the game.
He
Say,
gonna be sleeping shit.
Game?
Game. DJ Ugalele. My nigga DJ Ugly. How you feel about him being DJ, being over there? You know he a household name for DJ Ugalele. Over there for the Seahawks, man. He number 2 on the list.
I think that might have been one of the best moves he's made. Getting him. You know, I'll give him credit, man. He be getting his GM on. I give it a little motherfucking credit.
Definitely do, boy. That boy got a swinging door over there. They come in, they come out. It's like the coach right now. Players scared to go there, but the coach is shifted. I can't wait to talk about that. He's moving around right now. Corey Stanley, the my player. How about C. Hound's my player is one of the top quarterbacks in the league right now.
See, yeah, that's funny.
JT Daniels, he's a steady quarterback, bro. All he does is win, and quietly. Nobody really talks about this guy or really like pay attention, and you probably don't think he's the top quarterback or nothing like that in the league, but the guy is a winner, bro. That's what he does. He's been winning since high school. And then Corey Richardson got the number 5 spot at quarterback right now. And the backfield, again, you got rookie Kamar Wheaton from Alabama to the Seahawks, Burgers from New Jersey to the Wisconsin Badgers all the way to Los Angeles. Master Teague right now, man. Master Teague don't need football in real life. This guy definitely about to be a doctor or something if he don't go to the league. And then you got the young kid, Trayvon. I'm going to call him Trade Day Hennessy. We're going to call him Mr. Hennessy and take a sip of that yak. That's what we're going to call him, yak. Yards after contact. Get it? Yak, my favorite drink. Let me get some of that yak. Yards at the contact, or I want some of that Yenny. Travis Etienne is at 5 right now. They're your top running backs in the NFC. In the AFC, it's a shame though because my fucking running game is crazy right now. We don't have nobody even in the top 10. Phil Mafioso over here, man, with that number 9 on over there, putting in twerkies right now. Trey Sermon, Falk didn't consider him an elite running back over there, but he is the Steelers' offense. We will say that. Trey Sermon is number 2 on this list. The my player, Kaylan Manuel, sitting at 3 from Texas. John Emery Jr., Falk's number 1 op in the league. Is he your number 1 ops or is T your number 1 ops?
Who my number 1 op?
Circle
the
Bob.
Broncos?
Yeah.
That nigga ain't no op. That nigga ass.
Michael Carter barely getting handoffs, and he at 5 right now.
I mean, by default is T. So you know we play so much, but that nigga a league filler, man. I feel disrespected. You motherfucker said he my op.
Oh shit, league filler though. Damn, shots
filler,
fired.
League filler for real. I ain't even Muslim. Wallahi.
Damn. Oh shit!
I ain't Muslim.
Wow.
Wallahi, that nigga leave Philip, cuz.
Mm-mm-mm. All right, so best wide receivers, you got Tetris, young Tetris McMillan over here, shit, and Anthony Schwartz. Uh, here we go. Let's talk about this. At the 3 and 4 spot right now, you still have Eskridge, Escobar, and you got motherfucking the Slim Reaper and Devontae Smith. Falky, you got two receivers in the top 5 right now, man. And if I go down, can we find another one? My boy Waddle snuck back up on this list at 8. Okay. And my boy Bateman fell off. He ain't on the list at all. Um, but talk about him, Falky. How do you maintain the fact that you always have two receivers in the top 5 all the time?
I think it's just a testament to my offense, the offense we run, what we try to do, year in and year out. Yeah, I think it's just it. Just, what we try to draft, the system we try to build, and how we view guys. You know what I'm saying?
Should any player be in the top 10 if they got no wins or 1 win?
No, shouldn't even be alive.
Anthony Schwartz is that guy. And then TJ Vasher for the Steelers right now, man. I love it when you see big time receivers leave somewhere prematurely. And then they finally find a home, and in that home they become somebody else's #1 threat, and they put in their work. Dalen Baldwin, man, I think the jury's still out on this guy. I think we're gonna see some big shit out of him, man. Over there, especially if he start using Kyle Pitts the way he's supposed to. Fuck, if you had Kyle Pitts, would he be at his hand in the dirt, or would he be everywhere?
He'd be everywhere. He's a matchup nightmare.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, he is. All right. Did I say the NFC wide receivers? No, I didn't. So let's talk about it. Khalid Burton, rookie. #2 rookie in the league right now. DK Metcalf is up here as always. He be shitting. I think DK got some sugar in his tank though. I don't give a fuck. Nobody say as a human being, real life man, if DK was in front of me, I would say that shit, bro. I think you're a little, You think he'd dunk the shit out of me, fuck?
Nigga, don't shit.
And that'll be the last football game that nigga play. He getting leg shots. I'm telling you. Jordan Whittington is how you say Ant knew what he was doing.
Sweet master.
With that comment. Jordan Whittington right now. He called him Esquire. He called him Jordan Whittington the third Esquire. Esquire. Is Boone receiver a dog? Is he a top receiver in the league, Jordan Whittington?
I don't think Boone threw the ball enough. Like if this was Game of Thrones and he had Christie, like Christie was like a dog, like probably the best receiver in the point or another. I just think Boone just he likes that tight end delay too much. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
It's too vanilla.
What about Adji Hall, #4 for the Saints right now? So look, the Saints had George Pickens, he had TJ Vasher, we had a couple of dog receivers over here, and none of them on his team anymore. And now you got another guy that's in the top 5 right now. And then we get at 5. Let me get a Tutu Atwell, #5, Tutu for the Bears.
Oh shit! They gave that motherfucker Tutu.
No, he got Tutu and Justin Ross, and he got Corey. He got Corey son.
Stanley Jr.
He got Stanley Jr. over there at the slot. All superstars.
2 superstar X Factors, 1 superstar.
I done gave that pass some motherfucker that.
Yep, gave him all dogs. Come on, man. Justin Ross and his rightful soul is one of the top tier receivers. He is probably. His injury hold him back in real life, but you know what he was, bro. You had him. He was one of the first people to play with Justin Ross.
That was a dog, man.
And then you know what Tutu about. You know what Tutu is about. You know the household name became when he was a Jaguar in 2020. He got dogs over. His wide receivers are crazy, bro. All right, so Arian Smith. I'm impressed with the Rams. The Rams got 3 receivers on their way to double-digit touchdowns and 1,000 yards. Fall.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that little motherfucker over there playing, ain't
Yes, sir. He got his ass whooped by the Seahawks, though. What's that about?
I
he? I
don't
thought
know.
he came back.
He called him his son or something like that, and
I thought he came back.
No,
then
sir. All right, so in the offensive lineman, we're going to do it like this. Curhan for the Seahawks got the #1 spot. Munford for the Bears got the #2 spot. Thayer Munford, the #2 spot. And you got David Moore for the Panthers. Ron Stanley for the Seahawks. I don't know how Black let Alja Vera Tucker go in free
he ain't
agency.
doing off season. He ain't doing off
But D
season.
West picked
Let
him
him
up,
go.
and he got the best left tackle in the league outside of the my player over there for the Raiders. Now you're looking at Savion Byrd. One last, I last by 7 in the last drive. So you last by 7 in the last drive? True.
Yeah, I thought it was a close game. 30. You said the score out loud.
I know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking. I just be talking shit
He was on
sometimes.
his three. He was on his the little time I was on his three. I was on Seahawks 3-yard line, and he threw a pick.
Oh shit.
Go tie the game.
AFC offensive lineman right now: Joe Jones, Maurice Boyer. All my players: Joe Jones, Boyer, and then you got Torricelli Simpkins the third. Then you got Jack Bartlett. He's a real player. Then you got Khalib Jones for the Raiders. Then it's a Raven again, my player, Brett Byers. Then you got Landon Dickerson from Alabama, VI Las Vegas Raiders. And then you got Eric Jones, the my player. Ramzak for the Broncos, and then Aaron Banks. Okay, Ravens, the offensive line shitting this year, dog. They arrived. They are here now. On the defensive side of things right now, D-line, you got Jalen Phillips, you got Joshua Kandoa, you got Xavier Thompson. In the top 3, the Texans have 2 of the top 3 defensive pass rushers right now in the AFC. Marvin Wilson at D-tackle. He been screaming he was the best D-tackle in the league all day yesterday. Max Crosby, nobody knows how he blocks sheds all the time and get in the back. I do, but nobody else can figure out how the fuck is he making this albino do what he do.
That motherfucker. Oh my god. He was whooping my tackle ass today.
Who he was beating up on? Haynes?
Hey, he was tearing him up today. Like I'm talking about, like that shit was bad.
Got the
Colin Farrell was
albino shit.
My tackles couldn't block him today. I don't know what the fuck he was doing when he got off YouTube.
Jack Sawyer, the next great pass rusher in real life for Ohio State. I drafted them Texan boys. Proud of them boys. He definitely did. They balling though. Jack Sawyer balling at 6. I'm talking about the whole D line. You got Fidel Diggs, came to stand up. Patrick Falk came to stand up at #9. Then you got Harold Landry and Kayvon Thibodeau. In the NFC, your pass rushers are Joey Bosa. Is he cheating with Joey Bosa at D tackle, Falk?
Nah.
Having a down year this year.
Carlos Basham always up here. He's always in the top 5. Lorenzo Neal, ex-Raven, and then the my player Antonio Todd balling out like a motherfucker. You got Gregory Rose, Albert O'Neill, Aaron Donald, Chris Orlando, Rashad Gary, and DeMarvin Leo. All right, linebackers. Des Boone is the #1 linebacker in the NFC right now. Deion Jones is #2. My player Ty McBride, #3. Anthony Hines for the 49ers is 4. And then you got Grant Stewart over at 5. And then Toti Ocho did it at defensive end last year. And now he's back at linebacker picking in Turkeys. Jalen Powell's the my player. Preston Brown the my player. Tyreek Austin Cave can stand up. And then Cameron McGroom is your top 10 linebackers. I'm doing all the linebackers because I want to see them more like that. That's what I'm talking about. This shit. Dixon up here for the Ravens. Land Dixon. You have a new follower. Johnny Boy 8456321. Patrick Queen over here leading the league in tackles right now. Kalen DeLoach, Florida State. Ali Cahoe, dog. Jordy Brooks playing like a good linebacker right now. The Gabriel Floyd. Jeremiah Trotter's son. Baron Browning, another Raven, and then Micah Parsons. He's a dog, bro. 2-8, but he's a dog. Ethan Calvert. He gets the most out of guys that you don't know who they are. Like he's a good real draft player, but if you ain't do your homework on him, you wouldn't know who he is really like that. But he's getting him to play good, and he's a really good player. All right. AFC defensive DBs right now. Jesse Bates for the Bengals are at number 1 right now. Stingley is number 2. Brian Mills is number 3. Miles Jones is number 4. Mikael Wright number 5. Then you got Wade, Harvey, Delpix, Justin Reed. The fucking Browns safeties are really good, no matter who he has back there. They're really good because that cornerback play is fucking disgusting over there. They got 3 really good corners over there and a my player. And the NFC, let's take a look at it and keep it looking. James Wiggins, they saying he is the number 1 safety in the league. Falk said he's not. Falk said Davis Mills is. Devin Mills or Dante Mills or Do-It-All T Mills, whatever the fuck you want to call him. But he got, not only does he got James Wiggins shit, he also got Matt Hankins, who's on the block shitting. Parrish Ford, 3 at 4. Another safety, Avante Williams. Terrell Burgess, Tyson Campbell, Akuda, Dante Jackson, Deuce Harmon, and Prophet Brown. Right here, boy. Cannon boys are on top. They balling right now throughout the league right now, everywhere. You know what I'm talking about? All right, we out of here. Let's get this league hit, Nano. Hit that shit. My nigga TT, you get the first winner. Y'all shit 50-50.
Nano.
He
One
said,
more quarter.